Expect more. KSAT-12.
Live from KSAT-12, Good Morning San Antonio starts right now.
And good morning. It is Friday, December 29th. Did I say Friday?
Friday.
Friday. It's Friday.
David,
Make it to Friday.
It is the last Friday of 2023, David.
Every day this week's been the last day. So, yeah.
But this is Friday.
But this is Friday.
You got to make it count. Isn't that right, Mike?
Yeah, well, and why does it seem, I agree with you, Sarah, but it seems like when you say the last Friday, that just...
Like, no one cares about the last Wednesday.
Good point. So anyway, if you're heading out early this morning, pretty much a repeat, as we were talking about, repeat of yesterday. It's cold out there, 39 degrees, so we're already below normal. We're not done cooling off yet. That dew point's down to 33, so we can still drop down a few more notches. A little bit of a breeze out there and a couple of clouds. A little breeze may keep us from getting as cool as what we could actually get. Yesterday, low 60s. Today, low 60s. A spectacular day today is in store, as well as pretty much the rest of the year. The aquifer dropped down 0.4 of a foot in yesterday's reading, and the allergens. Mountain cedar came down about half of what it was the previous day. Still, it is on the high side. Mold is low. Take a look at some of the temperatures around the area, because we're already down to freezing up there in Comfort. Kerrville was at freezing. It's jumped up just a degree or so, 35 in Bulverde. Like I said, we will continue to drop down over the course of the next couple of hours down to the mid-30s here in town. So cold start, beautiful day today. Enjoy it. If you are heading out this evening, once again, it's going to cool off very quickly, so take a jacket with you. Same start tomorrow. Then it's going to be warmer in the afternoon. We're looking at some mid-60s. Sunday, a chilly morning, not as cold in the morning, warmer in the afternoon, and we're still looking at that front to come through late Sunday night in the wee hours of the new year. And 2024 is going to be starting off on the chilly side. It's going to be chilly all week long. A couple of rain chances as well. As a matter of fact, speaking of chilly, Tuesday, it's going to be tough to even get out of the 40s because of the clouds and some rain. Quick sneak peek of New Year's Eve. Like I said, 70 on Sunday. Then the front comes through here. It is going to be breezy, about 10 degrees cooler. Front comes through dry, though, so if you are heading out on New Year's Eve, we're not going to have to worry about anything like that. We'll talk about those rain chances coming up in just a couple of minutes. If you are hitting the road this morning, Traffic Authority, take a look around town with some of the TransGuide cameras right now. And again, you pretty much got the road to yourself and, well, a handful of friends out there at 10, 35 north at 410. Everything's moving along very well. One more stop, 35 at Flores. No problems there. If you do hit the roads, drive carefully. We'll keep checking them all morning long. Sarah, David?
Thank you, Mike. New this morning, a woman's in the hospital fighting for her life after being shot in the chest and the hand. It happened on the city's west side. San Antonio police say this happened at the Pros Apartments on Westover Hills around 10:30 last night. The victim showed up at her ex-boyfriend's to get her belongings, and that's when she allegedly got into an argument with another woman inside that apartment. The man shot her. The woman was taken to the hospital. Both the men and the woman were detained for questioning.
Live from KSAT-12, Good Morning San Antonio starts right now.
And good morning. It is Friday, the 29th.
I'm going to say it, David.
Yeah, I know you are. Go ahead.
This is the last GMSA at 9 of 2023.
There you go. There you go. The last Friday
of 2023.
Of 2023. Okay.
He's been giving me a hard time all morning. For
people at home marking their calendars because,
hey, this is the last one. So you got to cherish it. You got to do something special. Isn't that right, Mike? Like maybe get outside because it's beautiful out.
And this is the last 8:58 a.m. if we're going to go that route. Anyway, yes, you need to cherish today. Get outside and enjoy it. Still, you want to grab a jacket. You probably want to keep a jacket handy all day long. If you get in the shadows, it is definitely going to be chilly. We are now up to 41 degrees. We had dipped down to 36 on the hourly readings just last hour.
Live from KSAT-12, the news at noon starts right now.
We start with some new developments on a story that we've been reporting all morning long. A woman shot after getting into a fight with her ex-boyfriend and his current girlfriend. That woman now dead. San Antonio police emailing us earlier today saying that the unidentified 25-year-old woman went into an apartment on Vista West Drive near Highway 151 around 10:30 last night. And while at that apartment complex, police say the woman got into a physical altercation with her ex's new significant other.
And I would have preferred sexiest man alive.
Happening now.
Migrant women and children sleeping on the street. Local organizations are rallying together to provide them even the slightest relief with something that they're calling dignity bags. What they are and how you can help provide them.
Are you finalizing your New Year's Eve plans? We've got an updated forecast to help you figure it all out.
The Spurs won in wire-to-wire fashion last night in Portland, but can they do it again without Victor Wembanyama? KSAT News at 5 starts right now.
First at 5, the scene at a migrant resource center on Christmas Eve. LULAC and volunteers gathering to provide more than 500 meals to migrants. But while they were there, they spotted another problem.
That's right. Infants and other young children having to sleep on the street. Our John Paul Barajas explains what they're doing to help and how you can get involved.
Live from KSAT 12, the news at 5 starts right now.
I hope you had a great Saturday. I'm KSAT meteorologist Sarah Spivey. Tomorrow, very similar to today, a cold morning, but a beautiful afternoon. As we ring in the new year for the first day of 2024, we're going to have a cold front. It'll make it windy and cooler. Our highs will only be in the 50s on Monday. But tomorrow, dress in layers because you'll want a jacket in the morning, but not necessarily in the afternoon. It's going to be cold in the morning tomorrow, 37 in San Antonio, 34 in Kerrville, 39 in Del Rio, 36 in New Braunfels, 39 in Seguin, 40 degrees in Floresville to start the day, and 35 in Comfort.
Live from KSAT 12, the news at 5:30 starts right now.
We begin tonight with news of a pedestrian who was hit and killed by an SUV while walking along the highway. This happened last night around 10 o'clock on Northwest Loop 410 and San Pedro. San Antonio police say the person was walking across the main lanes of Loop 410. That's when they were hit by the black Chevy Suburban and died on scene. The driver did stop to help and worked closely with police when they got there. That driver is not facing criminal charges.
Live from KSAT 12, the 6 o'clock news starts right now.
The holiday weekend is upon us. We're expecting some pretty nice weather ahead of the new year.
Absolutely, yeah. A lot of people getting excited, but there is a cold front that is expected to move through early on New Year's Day, giving us a cooler start to the next week and, of course, the new year. Let's go to meteorologist Justin Horn for the very latest. Justin?
Yeah, well, you guys don't need me to tell you how beautiful it was today. And yes, we do have a cold front that'll move through on New Year's Day, but I don't think it's going to affect our plans as we celebrate New Year's Eve. Outside right now, beautiful, 55. Temperatures are falling after reaching the 60s earlier today. 58 in New Braunfels, 58 in Seguin, 54 right now in Bernie, and a light west and northwesterly wind. Tomorrow morning, like this morning, we'll see those temperatures get down close to freezing. Places like Bernie, Comfort, likely below that mark. Here in San Antonio, it'll be a close call, but right now we're calling for 35 here in town. Certainly some freezing numbers as you get up into the hill country. Even Seguin and Gonzales could get near that mark by tomorrow morning.
Live from KSAT 12, the Nightbeat starts right now.
In our last newscast of 2023, we're talking about a front that is going to affect our weather, but also our sinuses. Let's get to Sarah Spivey.
That's right, Courtney, because the front is going to kick up winds from the north, bringing in more mountain cedar into San Antonio. Here's where that front is right now, moving through central Texas. Behind it, you can see a pretty decent temperature drop. I mean, it's 29 degrees in Amarillo and 57 here in San Antonio. So we're going to be about 10 degrees cooler tomorrow. But a big thing that's going to affect you, too, are the winds. The winds will kick up from the north, tapping into some of those mountain cedar trees. I have got a video coming up that I have got to show you guys of how the mountain cedar is just releasing its pollen.